Okay, so before we get started, we are going to be hosting a 45 mil giveaway when this channel reaches 400 subs from our Discord server. And there will be 3 winners, so more than one chance to win. And I guess now there's going to be a chat requirement, so you have to at least be decently active in the server, because last time, in our last big giveaway, the 300 sub giveaway, someone who joined like 5 to 10 minutes before, or like, I'm not even gonna say that. I'm gonna say like at least an hour before the giveaway ended. That guy won, and the people who actually waited for like a week or longer, they were a little upset. And yeah, never mind. They were just upset because they were actually like active in the server, and the ones who won, or at least one of them, was someone who joined not too long ago, that in that same day. So we're going to be making it so there'll be a chat requirement. I don't know what the chat requirement will be, which is why we're gonna leave it to, I guess, one of our admins, or just our staff in general in the server, because I would come up with it myself, but I don't know what's considered fair. Yeah, I don't know what's considered fair because we all have our own like things to do, and like personally, no one is going to be active 24/7. Not even the admins are. I'm for sure not active 24/7 because I have other things to do, especially college classes, which take up a lot more time. So, yeah. There'll be a chat requirement. I'm leaving it up to the admins to come up with a reasonable amount, even for like newer people who want to join last minute. So, yeah, but also no spamming. No spamming to get your chat requirements, or else it won't, I don't think it will count. Or if we find that you're spamming and it does count towards your chat count and you end up winning, then I'm pretty sure like one of our admins or the other owner in the server will just re-roll. So don't spam just to get your chat counter up. But other than that, today we are going to be going over Slayers. Now, if you've been in this channel or even even look at the videos, I just do auction and bazaar flipping, so I'm not that experienced with Slayers. But I do know a good amount about it. So what we're going to be talking about is, like the title says, is it even worth doing it for profit? And, well, let's just go to a private hub first, and then I'm going to give you a short answer and then my little explanation for it, if I can even find uh, a private hub. It usually isn't this hard. I literally found one before it started. And this is good enough. 2 people? Okay. So my short answer with this is it all depends. But me personally, I wouldn't do it for profit. But like I said, it all depends on the person. Because let's go over this. Tarantulas, I'm pretty sure they got outshined. I don't know what this is. I really don't know. But aside from tarantula minions, like this armor, this tarantula armor is like not even as profitable as it used to be. Well, probably, except of course the boots. Really? Yeah, well, boots is always helpful because of the double jump ability. And the Tarantula helmet, which is, I believe, yep, the only two most expensive ones. But other than that, this is like pretty much the only thing that really matters about the Tarantula boss. Let me go to boss drops real quick. Level 7 drop. Yeah, look at that. The Prey RNG's drop. The Fly Spotter's not even worth that much. The Talisman is only worth about 3 mil. The Toxic Arrow Poison, I know like this is still profitable in a way, but is it really a fast way to make money? Let's be honest here. But Svens we're not even gonna talk about because they don't really have, I guess, a lot. Like look at these prices. They're not even like insane. Let's see. 100k, 300, 1 mil for the Pooch Sword, but that's for a Pooch Sword. That's expensive to make. Look at that. So it's really not that profitable. Even for making mana fluxes and selling it, it's only decent. And it's probably not even consistent too. Mastiff armor, I guess the tuba is like okay. But again, pretty expensive. And you can see the average sales, it's 1 sale per day, so not a lot of people buy it anyway. The Mastiff armor is like, it's still expensive. That's all I'm gonna say about it. It's expensive to make. And it's a pretty long grind to even get it. I didn't even know that you can craft the bat phone. And it takes a redstone minion 8? That's already expensive on its own. So the two we're gonna be talking about mostly is what I feel has like the most value, which is the Revenant and the Void Gloom. And since, well, I don't have all the drops unlocked because I absolutely refuse to do Slayers for how long it takes and like how much how much value they have in it. Like you can see, I don't think I'm even, what level am I? I haven't even beat the second one, which I really can't because I don't think they take I guess magic damage. So my sword, it is kind of useless, which is like one of the main reasons why I want to buy Necron and get a Valkyrie instead. So yeah, I haven't even beat the second one. So we're going to be referring to a good old website that I'm pretty sure we're all familiar with. Now just let me go back to my island so I don't get kicked off the server. Alright. Okay, let's just sit right on top of here. Now I do have it ready for once. I usually don't have this ready right away. But okay, right here. We're gonna be talking about Revs and the, now we are going to be talking about like not only their stats and their drops, but like the prices they sell for and their drop rates too. So let's get started. So Revs. We're gonna be talking about Rev 4 first because everyone can do Rev 4. Let's be honest. Rev 4 is not that hard. And then we'll go to Rev 5. The Rev 4, these are the drops. Or wait, these are all the drops. Let's look at its stats. 1.5 mil health and it does 400 damage per second. Not bad. It's doable. Not that hard either. But 50,000 coins to start. That's like not even, that's like a lot. Especially if you're gonna be doing multiple, you're gonna be stacking on the prices. And I'm pretty sure like some of these aren't even worth a lot. Like let me look at a scythe blade real quick. Alright. Scythe blade. Okay, right here. Look at that. Lowest, because no one's gonna pay for this much. But lowest in the bin is 4 mil. That's 4 auction flips for me at minimum. Or yeah, no, at max, because I can find better flips. Like 4 mil for a scythe blade. That's not a lot. And it's a rare drop. Look at that. Look at that percentage. I know it's kind of small, but it's 0.0538% chance to drop. I know there are things that can like factor into the drop rates, but this is just insane. But oh, it's right here. Even better. But a 7 out of 13k chance. That is like, why would you even want to farm for this? Now the Warden Heart and the Shard of the Shredded. I wasn't gonna go over Rev 4s because that's a little too much. Because these things are just in simple terms, they're just easy. But Rev 5, 10 mil health. A really big difference. 1.5 to 10 mil. 2,400 damage. Like, what? And I believe, Rev 7 to even attempt this. So, you can't even do it if you wanted to for fun. Even if you are, like, prepared for it, you actually have to grind Slayers until you're the proper level. Let me see if it says here. Yep, tier 5 requires Zombie Slayer 7 to start. And that's a lot of grinding and a lot of money waste that you're probably gonna have a hard time recovering from since this is expensive. The 4 is 50k, this one is 100k. And these are the drops it can do. Foul Flesh isn't even worth that much, I believe. Let me go to the bazaar. Foul, yeah, it's not even worth that much. You're only gonna be getting about 75k from it. And that's if you get all 3 drops. Smite. Okay, let me look at Smite. Okay. Smite. Go to Consumables, Books. Yeah. 30k. The only thing that is worth anything here is probably Smite 7, which is a less than 1% drop. The Shard of the Shredded. Let me go actually look at Smite 7 first. Yeah, look at that, 2 mil, but it's a really rare drop. Shard. Oh, this wouldn't go in Consumables. Okay. Shard of the Shredded, 14 mil, but requires Zombie Slayer 8. So you're not even going to like be able to profit off of it unless you are able to even get the drop. And the Warden Heart. Alright, let's go to Warden Heart. Now this is a lot. But you need Zombie Slayer 8. Even just to use this, use like the Warden helmets and stuff, I'm pretty sure it has a requirement. Like a specific Zombie Slayer, which is why I haven't gone to it yet. Like, let me open this to a new tab, and then we'll move on to Enderman. Let me see. The Warden Heart is used to craft the Warden Helmet at Zombie Slayer 8. You need 2 Revive Hearts, the Warden Heart, and Enchanted Iron. So, let me... Is there a specific page specifically for the Warden Helmet? Right there. Yep. Zombie Slayer level 8. You need Zombie Slayer 8 to even use it. So why would you depend on this? Because, well, it makes a lot of money. I'm not gonna deny that. But it's just inconsistent. Plus, a lot of people already aren't a fond of Slayers, so they already don't want to do it. They mostly do it because they have to, but they're not gonna have fun doing it. So, yeah, one of those people is me. Except I don't actually do it. I just straight up refuse to do it because I don't want to grind out Slayers for a specific item that is worth a lot more, especially since I'm already spending money. Like, you're spending money to unlock something, and then you're gonna spend more money to just buy it, or you grind it yourself, which is going to take a really long time. So, if you want to grind out Slayers, then go for it. But, in my personal opinion, it's really not that worth it. This is even worse because of Void Gloom. 300 mil health. This is an endgame boss. Even tier 1 is 300k, which is not bad. But look at the damage per second. And it only drops null spheres, which I believe isn't worth anything. Where would it be? Combat. Yep, worth pretty much nothing. The null, I don't know how to say that. Oh, void? I'm just gonna call it that. But this item, only a little above 300k per. And that's pretty much the thing that's worth here, at least for bazaar prices. I still haven't gone over auction prices, but that's besides the point right now. But Twilight Arrow Poison, I don't know how much this is worth. Ender Snake Runes, it drops Summoning Eye, which is, I believe, 800? 900k. Yeah, 930k, but that's not even 1 mil. And you can get Summoning Eyes from doing Zealots. And it's an extraordinary rare drop, which is a 1% drop chance. So, what would you rather do? Like, a lot of these are worth a lot, but to even start being able to get these drops, like, just the Summoning Eye, you have to do tier 2, which I can't do. Tier 3, Null Atom, that here. I hope that's here. Here, null atom, 36k. That is not a lot. Mana Steel transmission tuner. Okay, I'm gonna do the transmission one first. Trans. I guess not. I did spell that right. Okay. 100k. Only 100k. And what was it? Mana. Oops. Mana Steel? Another 100k. Yeah. Literally the most profitable thing here is probably going to be the Twilight Arrow Poison, which I still don't know what the prices are. Or the Summoning Eye, which is a 1% drop. And it has 66 million health. It does 12k damage per second. Like, it's a big drop from, it's a big upgrade from this. 15 mil health, 5,000 per second. 600, not 600, 66 mil health, 12k damage per second. Tier 4 is the only one that's profitable. In my opinion, you get all drops. And 300 mil health. 21k damage per second. Like, you get all this stuff. But is it really like worth it? Yeah, is it really worth it? Ender Slayer 7. 14 mil. That's like not even that much. What's the drop chance? Less than 1%. Enchant rune. I don't think runes are gonna be worth too much, but I'll check anyway. Enchant rune. Did I not do that right? I'm just gonna pretend I didn't even search for that. What else? Judgment 4. Okay. Judgment core. Like, this is a lot, but okay, I think I'm gonna stop it there because this is gonna take a long time to look through every single price. But Judgment's core, it's a less than 1% chance drop. And like, it costs 50k coins to start a tier 4, which can stack up. And unless you're like the luckiest man alive, or just the luckiest person alive in overall, then you're not gonna be getting this consistently. Like, worst case, you're probably gonna spend like a lot of your time. You're only gonna make like half the profit back. But if you literally do anything else, like dungeons, like I know I talked a lot of I talked down on dungeons because, well, doing repetitive things is something I'm not really into. I don't like really doing repetitive things as much. So dungeons, doing a run, the same run, the same process every like few minutes, really not my style. And it's still RNG based, so yeah, kind of really not worth it for me. I'm doing just fine from auction flipping, bazaar flipping, and I still have time to do my work for my classes. So, Slayers, it all depends on you if you want to do it or not. But if you want my opinion on it, doing Slayers is going to take out a lot of your time. You need to be an endgame person to even do it. and you need to be dedicated to it too. So you need to literally sit down on your computer for multiple hours a day and either make some kind of profit, lose money, and hopefully get something the next day, or you just straight up make profit. But still, that's really inconsistent if you're just relying on luck to make a huge amount of money. Like even just stacking 1 mil flips, it's going to eventually reach that point, and it's little to no risk too. There's really no risk to flipping if you're smart about it. Bazaar flipping for sure has zero risk. If you fail at bazaar flipping, then you're just straight up doing something wrong. You can't even blame like the game for it. But other than that, I'll end it here. The video's already decently long. And well, yeah, the video's going to end up being decently long. But we'll end it here, and we'll see you next time.